Hello, guys. As always, I'm a bit awkward. I'm gonna wait a little until we have like 2 viewers or something, because I told 2 people that there's a live stream. I'm just gonna wait a little and we'll see if more people arrive. Okay, 2 people. Good. So, hi, Alex. Sorry for the awkward start. So, we're playing a LifeGen mod. I know nothing about this. I found a video of somebody playing it and didn't really watch the video, but instead downloaded it, the mod. So I know absolutely nothing. So with that, let's start. Where would it be least bothersome? Probably here. I am not going to read all that. I might have read it if I was alone, but yeah. Cool imagery. Let's start a clan. Medium clan will be good. Let's go with a new clan. I'm going to take this off because it's gonna be a little annoying. Void sickness is with supernatural properties. Fungal is an intrusive fungus, and parasitic is gory and violent. I am tempted to go parasitic. Let me just... I'm gonna do a trigger warning. Sorry for the... no, that's not what I want to change. This is what I want to change, but not to this color. That color is horrible. Hey, I said that color is horrible. Take it off my screen. Oh my god. Okay, good. This is such a mess of a stream. No wonder only one person is watching. Um, so, parasitic infection. One moment. I am going to text my friend that I started. Okay. Okay, enough of everything. I'm going to go hard mode because that might be more interesting. Phew. And what for the name of the clan? I am thinking Refuge Clan. It's not really canon accurate name, but mm, I haven't really thought of this at all whatsoever. Let's see what the randomizer gives. I'm not doing River Clan because that's canon. Hello, Arrow. Good to see you. I don't know why I'm yelling. You can probably hear me even if I'm not yelling. Any good name ideas for a clan in the world of a parasitic infection? Okay, I need to stop checking Discord. I'm not checking Discord until this stream is over. Yeah, that's fair. Um, let's go with actually Blossom Clan is fine. I I'm not going to take time with customizing, although I usually would. This Nimble kit is cute. I like the colors, although Elder Kit is also pretty. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna refresh because there are too many cute cats. Um, indeed adorable. Lemon Kit. I don't know from where cats would know what a lemon is, but I'm going to choose you. But we're going to rename you Dandelion I hope that's how you spell it. If not, then feel free to correct me and I'll change it. And what was her name? I already forgot. Oh, Blossom Clan. Ooh, there's a graveyard. I'm guessing this is from the mod. Yeah, the rest don't have. I'm gonna go with the graveyard. Although I'm not sure. It's kind of not that pretty, but oh, the name Blossom Clan is because people keep bringing flowers to the graves. Okay, I'm choosing this, and that's a pretty icon. And Ronald Star. Can't wait to take a nap later. And is emotional and graceful. And a female. I like her. River Swarm is our deputy, fascinated by the plant's regrowth as it gets warmer. Yeah, well, where else would I put it? I could be a normie and put it in the title or the description, but this was easier. Cunning and the master of aesthetics. And is the mate of Sweet Moss. Sweet Moss is a weird name. Kinda cute, but weird. Snapstripe is cloud watching and is also the mate of Sweet Moss. Sweet Moss has two mates, two female mates. What's Sweet Moss's gender? Female. So, lesbian. I don't know what to call it. Like, I don't even know. Willow Swirl is enjoying the warmth of new leaf. And oh yeah, Snapstripe is our medicine cat, and she's cloud watching. Willow Swirl is spontaneous and a creator of solutions. Very chaotic, probably. Chasing Skitter doesn't want to go on dawn patrol and is confident and meticulous cleaner. Airbraken had a nightmare involving a two-leg trap. Do people put animal traps in graveyards? Or did she go outside the graveyard? And is also the mate of Sweet Moss. What is up with Sweet Moss? What? And she's also female. Sweet Moss really wanted all the girls in the clan, and she got like a reasonable amount. Wool Trail thinks that he is the smartest cat in the clan. Well, yeah, that's indeed what I said. Confident and a masterful storyteller. Sweet Moss is nervous. How did a nervous uh, cat get 3 girlfriends? I don't get any, personally. Should I just be more nervous? And try to set a good example for younger cats. Amber Eyes wants to critique Air Bracken's fighting techniques, and Amber Eyes is lonesome and a great climber. Wine Splash has the apprentices very engaged in a very, very tall tale. Wine Splash is grumpy and has steady paws. Shadow Wave is a cool name, first of all. Is not looking forward to the mud that follows Leaf Bear. And she's stoic and a lore keeper and a great hunter. Dovepaw, the child of the leader, is worrying about asking Snapstripe for help for something minor. Probably insecure because she wants to be like her mom, but she isn't. Because nobody is like somebody else exactly. Also because she's an apprentice and her mom has way more experience. She is fierce and quick to make peace and a curious wanderer. Xiaopa had a nice chat with a cat from another clan at the border. And he's wise, curious about Star Clan, and tidy. Rainbow Paw had a nightmare involving the rushing river nearby. And she is disciplined, oddly orderly, and a picky nest builder. Very, very disciplined character. That's like all discipline. Cypress Moss flatly refuses to tell a story when a clanmate asks. What a sweetheart. She's cold, has natural intuition, and a good singer. Hello, Dad. Good to see you. By the way, female, 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 male, female, male, female, female, male, female, female, male, female, female. I thought we had more females, but my point still stands. There are a bit more females than males, which I think tends to happen with everybody. Okay. So, yeah, a lot of females. So, I'm going to do my normal patrol routine. of first sending the apprentice out with the mentor on training. While out training together, Rainbow Paw starts an argument with Wall Trail about the techniques they're working on. Wall Trail rolls his eyes, as amused by the apprentice's audacity as he is annoyed. I just started reading Midnight, the first book of the second arc of Warriors, and that's Squirrel Paw right there that we just took out. Rainbow Paw is Squirrel Paw. Okay, next, Shell Paw and Willow Swirl go on training. While Shellpaw and Willow Swirl are out walking, Shellpaw seems preoccupied. When Willow Swirl brings their patrol to a halt and asks what's wrong, he reveals he's been having a hard time sleeping. His dreams are filled with shadows and images. Willow Swirl listens sympathetically, gently nodding as Shellpaw pours out his troubles until the apprentice eventually runs out of words. He's been dealing with a lot, apparently, and while Willow Swirl isn't too sure what to do, she can offer support and time away from Shellpaw's troubles. Just that is already enough to make Shellpaw's ears stop drooping. Also, sorry for the sh sounds I'm making. I don't know why it happens. Hey, Amber Dragons. Good to see you. Last apprentice and mentor. Airbraken takes Dovepaw out of camp to gather moss. A boring patrol indeed. I'm good, I think. Yeah, I'm good. How about you? How about all of you, actually? How are you guys? No matter how patiently Airbraken tries to teach Dovepaw how to firmly but gently gather and shred the moss, she doesn't seem to be paying any attention. Frustrated with her, Airbraken decides to have a talk with the leader upon their return to camp. Oh no! Well, Dovepaw is not going to be the favorite. Good to hear that you guys are good. And now, we take the medicine cat out alone. I usually take the medicine cat out alone, except if I'm going in. What am I saying? I don't usually take the medicine cat out alone. What I'm doing is I'm pressing random, and if the medicine cat is chosen, then I don't send any more cats on that patrol. And if the medicine cat gets chosen first, before any other cats, then I send the medicine cat out alone. Yeah. As New Leaf brings green to Blossom Clan's lands, Snapstripe goes out in a search for Tansy. It can be reassuring in a way to be the only cat gathering the sometimes dangerous herb. The sharp scent of Tansy calls Snapstripe to harvest its new leaf shoots. Good. Ronald Star, Amber Eyes, Chasing Skitter, River Swarm, wine splash, and I'm going to leave those for last because I don't want to send a cat out all alone, except if they're the medicine cat. We have enough fresh kills, so border patrol. The patrol hears desperate screams coming from a nearby lake. The patrol races towards the sound. They are puzzled when they only see a lone two-leg, but grim realization soon dawns on them after they hear more screams coming from the bag the two-leg is holding. Jumping into action, the Blossom Clan cats startle the two-leg into letting go of the bag. While the rest of the patrol claws at the ankles of the now furious two-leg, Ronald Star and Amber Eyes quickly and quietly get the old shivering cat out of sight, promising him safety and welcome in Blossom Clan for as long as he'd like. Good, we have a new male cat. He's already an elder. But that's okay. He's looking around the camp with wonder. Jasmine. Of course, it's always the male cats getting the female names. That's kind of what my dad does. Kind of. At least my mother says my dad does it. He's stoic and a comforting presence and a good fighter. A comforting presence is probably always a good thing in the camp. Oh, by the way, I didn't look at their faith. Star Clan faith? Ooh, Dark Forest faith. While not fully convinced, this cat finds the power and freedom associated with the Dark Forest intriguing in an abstract way. Well, don't tell our leader. Snapstripe is cloud watching. The Dark Forest is a dangerous place full of mystery and ferocity. This cat is hesitant to have faith, but feels curious nonetheless. Willow Swirl. This cat claims that the stars twinkle brighter when she tells a particularly good joke. Well, that's probably more a compliment to herself than Star Clan, but yeah. Chasing Skitter is intrigued by the Dark Forest. Airbracken is starting to wonder if all the fairy tales about the warrior ancestors are actually true or not. Voltail is interested in StarClan. Sweet Moss listens to stories about StarClan but doesn't believe her ancestors would ever look her way. Not like all the girlfriends she's gathered. Amber Eyes simply has faith in StarClan because of her fellow clanmates' opinions. Winesplash is starting to wonder if all the fairy tales about his warrior ancestors are actually true or not. Shadow Wave, whose cool name fits with the Dark Forest theme. This cat has decided to cautiously give Dark Forest faith a try. Dovepaw is completely neutral. Shellpaw simply has faith in StarClan because his fellow clanmates' opinions. That's fair. Does Willow Swirl... Yeah, Willow Swirl is like the most religious cat in our clan, so I would assume that they taught Shalpa a lot about it. Rainbow Paw is skeptical of the dark forest's existence, but doubts its influence on living cats. And Wall Trail is... Where did Rainbow Paw get that Snapstripe and Sweet Moss? Snapstripe. By the way, what does a medicine cat do if they believe in the dark forest rather than the StarClan? Doesn't StarClan do something about that? Like, doesn't StarClan does StarClan still give them visions? Don't they? Don't doesn't or maybe they're leaning towards neutral. Yeah, they're probably she's probably leaning towards neutral and doesn't actually go to the dark forest, but but instead uh, just like is curious. And Jasmine believes in his warrior ancestors, but somewhat resents them for their inaction. What inaction? You have barely known about it. Cypress Moss has no faith in the Dark Forest nor StarClan and would rather stay neutral on the topic. So, back to these guys who are gonna go train because I'm not sending less than 3 cats on a border patrol. Shadow Wave suggests this might be a good chance to practice new hunting techniques with Sweet Moss. Shadow Wave takes charge and coordinates exercises for the duo. They practice how to bring down prey together, their defense in each other growing, their confidence in each other. Goodness. Okay. This cat isn't able to tell a story for some reason. What is your condition? Broken back. I mean, you can still use your mouth, no? Or is it more of, oh, let him rest because he's injured? That's probably it. Yeah. So, what was Cypress Moss's neutral? Okay. Everybody gather around to hear a neutral story. The light at the tunnel's end. Knowing that spirits don't have to hail from the clans to influence clan cat. Knowing the spirits don't have to hail from the cats to influence clan cats, Cypress Moss decides to share a tale of a cat from another afterlife. Time once told of a clan cat who was going through great emotional turmoil. Sounds like me for the past 4 years. I'm better now, though. After an explosive outburst at the gathering, they couldn't bear to face their clanmates, so they went the first place they could think of, a tunnel, one that was part of an underground labyrinth of their clan's territory, on their clan's territory. They raced into the tunnel as their world came crashing down on them. Not only figuratively but literally, as the tunnel opening collapsed. Lost, injured, and afraid, the cat waited for death to swallow them like the darkness had. Instead, though, a ghostly cat, neither from Starkland nor the dark forest, brought them water and prey, and stayed with them in the pitch dark of the tunnels. Over time, the two became close companions. The spirit taught them, the self exiled cat, how to survive in the tunnels. The living cat shared stories of clan life with the inquisitive spirit, and both confided in each other about the mistakes and blunders they'd made in life. Yet the clan cat yearned to return to the woodlands, perhaps even to their clan, and the spirit could recognize this. After many seasons had passed, the spirit gently told the living cat to follow their heart out of the tunnels and into the daylight. After all, the spirit was dead, but the former clan cat was still alive and being trapped in the tunnels when they wished for open skies was no way to live. Though the living cat initially protested, they eventually relented. Still, they owed so much to the spirit. Their ghostly friend had helped them nurture not only their physical wounds, but their mental ones too. They shared a heartfelt goodbye with the spirit, promising never to forget the cat who they owed their life to. And as they bounded out of the tunnels, they made another silent promise, a promise to reunite with the spirit when it came time. The group enjoyed the story, feeling more connected to the ground beneath them as they leave the den. Ronald Star had no change, and everybody else became less religious. Okay, um, it's time to be born. Ooh, what is that? Silly little thing. What is a priority herb? Um, Blossom Clan will focus their efforts on finding more of. I'm so tempted to go through all of these. We need a catnip cult. Um, do we have catnip? I have no idea what catnip looks like. Thyme, dandelion, mullein, rosemary. Catmint. Okay, we're doing. I think catnip and catmint are the same thing, but I could be wrong. Arrow. I know. I know what catmint is. Uh, okay, but for real, it's time to be born. Oh wait, no, we never did settings. Automatic. Sure. Yeah, always allow mystic extension events. Those are good. No. Yes. Yes. Hi. Good to see you. Yeah, I know, Lyra. Um, save a complete copy of Faded Cats information. Sure. Enable cloud, the clown page background. Yes. Yes. No. No. Okay. Affairs. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Uh, Can I join the StreamYard if that's okay? Sure. I don't know how you would do that. I don't know much about like sharing the stream. Is it like this? Invite? Uh, uh, yeah, I'm gonna turn this off so it will be less controversial. Allow first cousins, definitely not. I mean, it's probably canon accurate, but no. Okay, invite guest. How do I yeah, but send the link where? On Discord? I'm gonna send the link on Discord. Oh my god. Okay. What do I? Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And now I remember where. Yeah. Uh, where? What's it? Ah, you here. Yeah. Yeah, I think I did it. Okay, back to the game. Allow the leaders to choose new deputy. Yes. Disable experience graduate. No. Cats were never irritated, but no. Mediators. Yes. Medicine gets yes. Queens. Yes. And that's not settings. That's thing. Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing all right.
That's good to hear. Um, so I were yeah,
What'd you say?
something. I was saying that it's time to be born.
Um, yeah, I am actually probably gonna do a map on my second account, which is my animation account. So I'm hoping if I actually do make it, if you can like help me, get it out there.
Yeah, sure. Um,
But I
like
even though
what?
I do even though I have maps open, I probably should see if I can get those finished first before I end up making a new one, maybe.
Yeah, that's that's probably a good idea. Anyway, back to the game. The clan's murmurs echo with curiosity as Air, a stranger to this territory, stands at the edge of the camp. Nestled securely against your parents' warm fur with heather kit, tree kit, dough kit, and lupine kit. That was, if you couldn't hear it, it meowed, telling me to drink water. One second. Okay, I'm back. This stream is a mess. As the leader grants your family permission to stay, hope flickers in Air's eyes, a silent promise of a brighter future. Ronald Starr announced that she is expecting kids. She doesn't believe she can efficiently perform her duties while expecting kids and decides to move into the nursery. Blossom Clan welcomes Dove Arch as a new warrior, honoring her bravery. Dove Arch is the scarred kitty, has been waiting for a war to be declared. Dove Arch, no! Wars aren't good. I mean, they're fun if you're watching from an outside perspective. Shelpa has excelled at every task placed before him. Despite his young age, he is more than ready to be made a warrior. He is given the name Shell Eagle, honoring his foresight. Shell Eagle. I'm wondering when the infection thing is gonna start. What about you? What are you? Oh, Air, that's my mother. Is looking around the camp with wonder and is recovering from birth. Um, so there is me, Dandelion Kid. Oh, yeah, there you are.
Yeah, I accidentally left.
That's okay.
I'm using
Then,
StreamYard on my phone, and I'm not used to that. I'm mostly doing my computer, so it's like, uh.
yeah, I'm also using it on my computer. I've never used it on my phone. Anyway, Dandelion Kit tried suckling on a piece of bedding. Very smart. Heather Kit snuggles up to the belly of air. Tree Kit does the same. So, Dandelion, we are rebellious. Our sibling, sister, Heather Kit, is honest. Tree Kit is also honest. Doe Kit is also rebellious. We're probably gonna get along well. Hello?
It just kicked me out. Bro, what the heck?
Well, it wasn't me.
It's fine. Sometimes StreamYard does that, so I'm used to it.
Yeah. I wonder who would be the Warrior Cat's equivalent to Whirlpool.
I
Uh,
love Warrior Cats. I actually have two books of them.
yeah, I wish I had cats too, but I would probably not be a good cat mom.
Yeah,
Uh,
I have two cats, but I love Warrior Cats. So that I have like two books of them. I think one is the yellow fang one, and one is Crooked Jaw or whatever his name is. I forgot.
well, I have the first series except for book one and the Midnight.
Nice.
What Arrow? What cat got stolen from you? I didn't know you had a cat.
I'm trying to like get into one of my maps on my computer, so I obviously don't get kicked out if I do it on my phone. So, and it's taking its slow time.
Mm.
I'm gonna see if I can like show. Okay, back camera maybe. Okay, let me see if I can. One of my friends actually drew this for me in a I have to get it. Hopefully, he doesn't accidentally show my face because that would suck. Oh my god, my laptop is not laptopping. Oh my god. As it opens freaking TikTok. Oh my god. Okay, at least it doesn't show my face. One of my friends made that of my OC Zarya.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Yeah, they're amazing. I actually had that for my profile until someone decided to hack my account, so that sucks.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
But I mean, at least I have this account on my Discord, so
Yeah,
just don't think everyone is Discord support. That's all. I actually have screenshots of the stuff because
screenshots
I
of what?
of the person that was I was talking to it before they hacked my account.
Oh,
Yeah, it sucked.
I'm gonna go back to the game for a bit. Um, you snuggle up next to Dokit, falling into a peaceful slumber. That's cute. That's adorable. I'm gonna interact with her mother.
How did you like get that game? Because it actually looks adorable.
I uh, went to a certain video that linked it on, but this is a mod of a mod, so it's a mod on top of a mod. So if you want the original game, it's ClanGen. You can pretty much download it from the website
Okay.
onto onto the computer. It doesn't work on mobile.
I'm gonna send the map that's currently open right now to your Discord. So
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that one. Um, I am currently busy with Art Fight,
oh
and
yeah, I've been trying to do art fight. I just don't know how to do art fight.
um, it's a website. Uh, you search it up, and I don't remember exactly what you do, but you make an account, and uh, then there's a page that it explains what it is about.
Okay, I mean I have a art fight account. I just never knew how to do like attacks and stuff like that.
Oh, you draw people's OCs. You look for an OC that let me. So here's Art Fight, and you go uh, here, look for
Mhm.
characters, and here you can search for tags. For example, how to train your dragon, and you can search, and it will bring up a bunch of characters, and you can take one and draw it, and then you press attack, and here you fill out this form, and if you fill out this form, then confirm attack details.
Okay. I was like, do you draw them first before you press attack, or okay? That was I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's understandable. So we
Do you have
talked
like a
to a mother. Yeah.
Do you have like a Discord server that you made besides like the Light Fury series or whatever? I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, the Margai. But yeah, uh, I have one. It's pretty dead, so I don't really recommend it to people anymore. I might
Oh,
make
okay.
one later on, I think, maybe.
By the way, Snowfur made a newest episode for Toothless versus Light Fury, but it's the last episode.
Oh, well, I'm gonna watch it after the
Yeah,
stream.
I'm gonna I'm gonna watch it too because I mean she's one of my favorite animators so far. She is so talented.
Yeah, it's taking a whole lot of time to for her to make an episode, but I mean, if I was putting in that amount of effort, it would be probably taking me even longer. Mostly it would take me 30 years because I don't I, I'm just not good at doing things.
Yeah, I understand. It takes a while for me to do animations too. It depends if I want to add some detail or just lazy detail.
Yeah,
By
I've
the way,
been
are
also.
you
Yeah.
are you on Snowfur's Discord? Like, do you have their server on? Are you in their server or something?
No, I'm not.
Okay, because apparently every time I try to join it, it keeps saying invalid. Because for some reason I don't know if it kicked me out or what.
Mm, I have no idea.
But well, I mean, it's not big of a deal. I was just curious.
Yeah. Um, we keep straying away from the topic.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Uh, I I get it. Uh, so we are talking to our mother. I promise I'll always be here to protect you. Oh, thank you, mother. Um, I'm putting this to better see that number. Uh,
I'm probably gonna go in a few minutes or so, so I can, look at the map I'm doing so far, so I can see if people can join. Because I'm putting it in different servers that allows, advertisements or whatever you want to call it.
okay.
Let's see what this server's about.
So again with the apprentices and mentors. Out in the forest, Voltrail asks Rainbow Paw if she knows why Blossom Clan chooses to live in the woods under the canopy rather than any other environment. There aren't many woods in the cemetery, I don't think.
Hey, I'm gonna go.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. So there aren't many woods in the cemetery, I don't think, but I'm gonna check. Their ancestors lived in a sheltered redwood grove, and it protected them from the elements and fed them prey and kept their kids dry, Voltrail explains. But one day, Two Legs destroyed their home with fire and monsters, and the cats of that clan scattered. Some, after many trials, founded Blossom Clan and chose a place that seemed familiar and safe. There aren't any woods. There aren't any trees. I don't see any trees. Oh wait, there's I think that's a tree. Unless it's a dirt pile, but I think it's a tree. Okay, never mind. But the one tree. There aren't this isn't really the woods. You're not an apprentice anymore. Sorry for thinking you're an apprentice. And I'm not going to. Okay, Airbraken, Wine Splash, Willow Swirl, Shadow Wave, Shell Eagle, and that's it. And we're going on a border patrol. The patrol stumbles across a large dog wandering in the middle of the clan's territory. They decide that no cat is going to be surprised by this predator again. The patrol shadows the dog, sending a message to warn camp. With enough cats to keep watch, rest, track, and send messages forward and back from camp, Blossom Clan is kept safe from the wandering dog. Okay, and chasing Skitter, Sweet Moss, almost said Wet Moss, but Sweet Moss, Amber Eyes. Does Amber Eyes have amber eyes? Are those amber eyes? Are your eyes amber eyes? Okay. Dove Arch, and that's it. Border Patrol. The patrol comes across a small dog right on the border of Blossom Clan territory. The patrol paces towards the small dog, claws out, fur up, backed up with the courage of their clanmates. The dog breaks into a barking fit, but that's their opportunity to attack, covering each other as they push the creature away from their lands. And River Swarm is gonna go out with Snapstripe. Snapstripe is on a mission to find Longworth now that New Leaf is here. As the only reliable cure for yellow cough, she's determined that Blossom Clan replenish their stocks of it. She takes along a warrior escort to help. The cats search and search until their paw pads are sore and their muscles are exhausted, but they just can't find Longworth anywhere. Snapstripe returns to camp disappointed but determined to try again. It's simply too important to not keep a good supply of. Um, Next moon? You ask Snapstripe what the point of her role is. Well, healing cats is my role, says Snapstripe. You stomp around on an ant hill, crushing every ant that tries to escape your massacre. You and Air debate the weather for the next week. You both hope rain doesn't come soon. You shiver at the thought of the droplets clinging to your pelt. The Blossom clan does not have enough healthy medicine cats. What happened? Ronald Star is hoping for a big litter. River Swarm feels much better after her soreness. Snapstripe feels much better, her soreness is gone. Winesplash brought a single kitten back to camp but refuses to talk about her origin. Their origin. Volkit is cute. They look cute. No? Yes. And are also rebellious. We're gonna talk to them. We're talking to every rebellious kitten. Volkit mews even louder than the rest of his litter, as if it were a competition. The ground inside the camp has turned into a muddy mess from the rain. Heather Kit sprains her paw while trying to walk through the muck. Oh no. But what happened to our medicine cat? Oh no, nothing happened to our medicine cat. We are just too many for our medicine cat to take care of. Well, I could make somebody a medicine cat, but I think I'm gonna let the clan figure it out. They're probably gonna appoint somebody to be medicine cat. Nothing interesting here. I don't know why I thought there would be anything interesting. When is the infection coming, by the way? I mean, I'm patient, but I'm not that patient. I'm patient enough, I can wait. Rainbow Paw is going out with Wall Trail. Rainbow Paw is enacting like her usual self. Wall Trail gently asks what's wrong, and Rainbow Paw breaks down, wailing that she's not doing well enough, even though she's really trying. Wall Trail curls around her, purring softly, and tells her a story of his own apprentice days and his own mistakes. Wall Trail chuckles at the look on her face, promising that nobody but her will remember her mistakes. I will remember. No, I won't remember. I have a terrible memory and a terrible attention span. I'm going to drink water. One moment. Okay, so Dove Arch, Chasing Skitter, Willow Swirl, Shadow Wave. I feel like that was those two. Never mind. River Swarm, Sweet Moss, and that's all we can take. Dove Arch finds an abandoned kit whose parents are nowhere to be found. The kit is rushed back to camp but grows weak and dies a few days later. Oh, that's sad. Medicine cat is gonna take out a whole bunch of cats. We don't need prey, we still have a lot of prey and don't need that much. With New Leaf bringing Ragworth back to the medicinal menu, Snapstripe heads out to find where the Scilla plants have decided to sprout this year. She describes Ragworth to the warriors with her, though she'd be surprised if anyone manages to spot it. In New Leaf, with most ragwort plants still flowerless, they're a little more bearable to harvest. That's not much improvement, though, and the plants are still foul. Snapstripe makes sure to send the warriors helping her for a drink afterwards, and specifically ensures the whole camp sees her thanking her long-suffering patrol for their work. Um, I'm gonna talk to who's near me. Where am I? There's me. That's our sister. I'm gonna talk to. Sorry, I'm gonna talk to our sister. Heather Kid makes a silly face at you. Very mature. Although you're a kid, what was I expecting? Um, Next moon. As the camp settles down for the night, you curl up in your nest but can't seem to fall asleep. You want to continue to play, play, play. You stomp around. Yeah, we already got that one. You watch as River Swarm organizes a patrol, hoping one day that you'll be a part of one. Air trips over you on the way to the fresh kill pile. The camp is too stuffy. You wonder what it's like to run across Blossom Clan's territory. Ronelstar had a litter of 3 kids and is absolutely refusing to talk about it or acknowledge it at all. Do you mean that you're neglecting your kids? Because that's not very nice. Or do you mean that you are refusing to talk about where they came from? I mean, one option is way worse than the other. And a bunch of white kids. I mean, Rana Star's white, so Skip Kid is skittish. Icicle Kid is impulsive. And Fur Kid is unruly. Shadow Wave got her paw stuck in a 2-leg trap, but luckily escaped with only a sprain. Sweet Moss and Airbracken broke up. Why? Sweetness couldn't keep all those girlfriends, could she? They're still. Why did you guys broke up? Why did you guys break up? You still like each other well enough. Why? Why the drastic measures? I swear, if the two of them get back together again, like fucking what was their name? Uh, was it Shadefer and I don't know. I had another Clangen save. Thank you. Bye, Arrow. Um, Airbracken can't find Willow Swirl anywhere. Where is Willow Swirl? What is Willow Swirl doing? Try to set a good example for younger cats. Is the aforementioned among them? Airbracken is 91. Willow Swirl is yeah. Well, then you're not good doing a great job because they can't even see you. So yeah. Um. But for real, what do we there there obviously is a disease out there, but we don't. My throat's dying. Sorry. So, Jasmine is with a broken back. Yeah, recovering from early sprains and births. Great. Why is it that when I hover above it, it doesn't show me the amount of herbs like it should, like it usually does? Is there like another way of seeing? Oh, right, yeah. We have cobwebs and daisy and why is it that we are focusing on getting cat mint, but there is no cat mint? What are our cats doing? Um, who should we talk to? There we are, and we are gonna talk to our brother. Can't keep up with his mother. Well, Lupin Kid, your mother is probably right there with you. Although maybe it's a conversational can't keep up, like he can't understand what she's saying because she's talking so fast and saying so much. Anyway, we are gonna talk to Lupin Kid. Dandelion Kid. Question of the day incoming in 3, 2, 1. Why does Dovart stink so badly? It's like she can't. It's like she hasn't had a bath in moons. Hey, I said it was a question, not that I had an answer. Dove Arch is not gonna be happy. And she's daydreaming about being a warrior clan. What? Daydreaming about being a warrior in Leopard clan. Well, were the leopards stinky? Why did I even ask that? Um, oh, Shell Eagle grew up and wants to critique Willow Swirl's fighting techniques, but Shell Eagle looks beautiful. Um, Rainbow Paw is still quite young, kinda. I think. I think that 9 months counts as young. Um, Ronald Starr can't keep up with Willow Swirl. Willow Swirl tries to set a good example for younger cats. Well, Willow Swirl is probably trying quite hard, and you, ma'am, are recovering from birth, so you don't need to be trying that hard right now. River Swarm is feeling nice and clean. Snapstripe is sitting in the shade trying to hide from the heat. We already seen that. Chasing Skitter boasts about how much fresh kill he intends to bring back to camp. Airbracken can't find Willow Swirl anywhere. Wall Trail tries to set a good example for younger cats. Sweet Moss tries to set a good example for younger cats. What's going on with all these cats trying to set a good example? Was there like some group agreement that, hey, let's set a good example for younger cats? Maybe the leader just had kids and she was like, okay, you guys are doing terrible. You gotta set a good example for the younger cats, like my kids. And so everybody's trying to do what the leader told them. Air tries to set a good example for younger cats. What was I saying? Amber Eyes prefers the company of the wind and the birds. Wine Splash can't find Airbracken anywhere. Shadow Wave helps out around camp in between her duties. What are your duties? You have a sprain. Dove Arch daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. Shell Eagle wants to critique Willow Swirl's fighting techniques. Rainbow Paw daydreams about being a warrior in Lion Clan, where you're not even a warrior in Blossom Clan yet, so daydream about that. Jasmine is sitting in the shade trying to hide from the heat. You're in the medicine cat then. Cypress Moss comes up with a new song. Dandelion Kit is whining about the heat. As we should. I also love whining about the heat. It's quite hot here right now also. Not as much as yesterday, but it's quite hot. And it sucks. Heather Kit told Fur Kit that she needs a bath. Tree Kit is whining about the heat. Also. Doe Kit, we're probably whining together. Doe Kit doesn't understand why other cats make rules that he has to follow. I don't have the answer. I I don't have the answer. Lupine Kit can't keep up with air. Volkit follows Shell Eagle around so closely that he steps on his paw. Well, why? Skip Kit snuggles up to the belly of Ranus, and all three are gonna have that. Okay. Rainbow Paw and Wolf Trail Adventures. As Wolf Trail leads Rainbow Paw to a training area, Rainbow Paw stops him and asks, with a serious look in her eyes, if Wolf Trail will teach her some advanced battle moves. Will she? Voltrail agrees. There is not much harm to helping Rainbow Paw develop her skills, even if the sudden request was unexpected. The two train, and Voltrail is ecstatic about how quickly Rainbow Paw caught on to the tough moves. Deputy, River Swarm, Willow Swirl, Air Bracken, Amber Eyes, Chasing Skitter, Shell Eagle. We'll go on a border patrol. The patrol finds a kitty pet who is interested in joining the clan. They banter with the cat a bit, making them feel more welcome. Mufasa joined the clan. The patrol doesn't have much to do. The patrol doesn't have to do much convincing. The kitty pet seems happy to join the clan. Mufasa! Is insecure and a den builder and has natural intuition. And still has a collar. I'm going to say, by the way, who's the other heir. As soon as Air heals from birth, she's gonna have like a trial of going out alone, and is gonna gain a name, and so will Mufasa, but Mufasa is going right now. And random. Mufasa finds a nice spot to sun himself. Mufasa doesn't get much done soaking up the heat. He did mean to do some training, but it's so nice to stop for a bit. You literally just arrived and you were supposed to do something. You're not getting your name yet. You're gonna get a name soon. But this was a waste of time. Wine Splash, Sweet Moss, Dove Arch. Go Border Patrol. The patrol comes across a small dog right on the border of Blossom Clan territory. Sweet Moss hisses at the small dog, and the rest of her small team back her up. The dog skitters back, yapping loudly, apparently shocked by the display, and the patrol breaks out into yowls and caterwauls screaming into the small beast's nerve breaks until the small beast's nerve breaks and it runs from Blossom Clan border into the distance. And Snapstripe alone? While gathering herbs, Snapstripe spots a bush of red berries. You should know what those red berries are. Snapstripe identifies them as raspberries. And why do I keep getting Discord notifications? I'm gonna check them after the stream. Snapstripe identifies them as raspberries and carefully chews off a branch laden with them to bring back to camp. The herb stock can use this odd fruit, especially its leaves. Good. And we haven't been doing any LifeGen patrols, so we are gonna do one. A gust of wind has blown a ball of moss into the thorny undergrowth. It's your favorite plaything, and you ponder whether to attempt to retrieve it. Proceed. You give it your best shot, but the thorns prove too dense. Even so, your courage earns a respect among your peers. Okay. Why do we have so many kids, by the way? And why is everybody a light color? We like pale, 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 pale. No, pale, 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 white, white, white. Everybody, the Heather kit is our darkest kit. Next moon. You follow the warriors with your eyes as they leave for patrol. You can't wait for your turn to explore beyond the camp. Should I click this? Oh. Oh. So it's not just bullshit. What is... What? What does this do? A river swarm trips over you on the way to the fresh kill pile. While you're outside playing, an unexpected downpour begins. You let out a small growl of annoyance as your fur becomes drenched. Sensing your discomfort, Runnelstar moves to stand over you, sheltering you from the worst of the rain until the skies clear. The day is so nice out today that Dandelion Kid decides to sneak out of camp and go play with the flowers without anyone noticing. She comes back with a swollen paw, having stepped on a bee. That sucks. Rainbow Paw has excelled at every task placed before her. Despite her young age, she is more than ready to be a warrior. She is given the name Rainbow Pond, honoring her hard work. Winesplash brought a litter of 4 kids back to camp, but refuses to talk about their origin. Why didn't you bring their mother? Why? We don't need more kids. Air has recovered from birthing her litter. Heather Kit can walk and move without pain. Her sprain must have healed. Fur Kit was pushing through some dense shrubs and felt the branches tear painfully at her pelt. So we're giving Air a trial. A rabbit burst out from the cover, startled by air. Air jumps after it, but the rabbit has too great of a head start. And you're still not getting your name, so yeah. Mufasa, another chance. Mufasa is tempted to eat the prey he just caught. He resists the temptation, going on to make a couple of great catches to make sure the elders are fed. That's great. You can get your name now. Mufasa Lilac. Perfect. Um, Shell Eagle, Sweet Moss, Airbraken, Amber Eyes, Dove Arch, and River Swarm are going out on a border patrol. The patrol hears a cat begging for their housefolk to come back, just barely intelligible over the sound of a monster speeding away. She discovers the cooling body of a kitty pet. It seems they attempted to run after the two legs, but were run over by another monster. River Swarm silently sends a prayer for the kitty pet and can't help cursing the two legs who abandoned such a loyal cat. Wine Splash, Wall Trail, those two go out training. Voltrail suggests this might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques with Vine Splash. Is that the only prompt that we get for two warriors going out? Both cats have a nice practice session, swapping their best tips and tricks with each other. Rainbow Pond, Chasing Skitter, and Willow Swirl. We'll go out on a border patrol. The patrol comes across a small dog right on the border of Blossom Clan territory. All Chasing Skitter's attempts to drive the small dog off send it into greater and greater fits of excitement, until the only thing to do is wait exasperatedly in a safe spot until the beast comes down. And Snapstripe. While searching for some specific herbs, Snapstripe is startled by weird sounds and whispers on the wind. Sure that it is a sign from Starkland, Snapstripe follows the faint wailing. Instead, she finds a queen who lost their life in a harsh kitting, their newborn kids clinging to a body that will never move again. Snapstripe instantly wraps herself around the kids and starts thinking about what she'll do to move them to camp. Who's the dead mother? Tnoi Caraxis. Okay. But the new kids are these are the kids of Wine Splash, and these are the kids of Tnoi Caraxis. Crow Kid, who doesn't look anything like a crow, is passionate, and Bleak Kid is honest. And on that note, honestly, I'm going to end the stream here because we've been on one view for a while, and I'm pretty sure that's my dad. Hi, Dad. And so we're gonna end the stream here. I'm probably gonna do one tomorrow, unless tomorrow's the day when I travel to my grandparents' place. But hopefully, I can do a live stream of it tomorrow. But probably not. Now that I think about it, it's probably tomorrow that I will travel. But eventually, I will make a part two. I'm kind of sad that we didn't actually get any infection, because it's supposed to be infection, but there's no infection as of now. So the infection will probably be later on. Bye, guys.